Chad from WatchFlipr.com. Take a look at the Bulova Accutron Calibrator. Yeah, you can calibrate your own watch. Can you imagine? You can be your own watchmaker, and all you really need is to have this little tool. Shove it in the side over here and move this back and forth, and you can get your automatic watch to time just perfectly. Or maybe not. It's a question that might arise amongst watchmakers, that people are calibrating their own watches now. But this is a piece that's pretty interesting to me. It's done in all stainless steel. They've done a frosted bracelet in the center, and then almost a satin finish on the outside. I'm not a great big fan of that. It's real difficult to repolish, but some might like it. It has a butterfly clasp, and then you can see the exhibition back, which is not terribly impressive. The oscillator is pretty simple. That has a calibrator on the outside edge there, which you can see. It's a 2824, very stock ATA, and a little bit of a waffle dial. As we were showing before, you calibrate on this side, and this is hacked, so we'll start it up over here on this side, and the smooth movement starts. Bulova, it's never been known as a super high-end watch. They did have some beautiful 18-karat pieces that are collectible now. They had some pieces in the past that were very skeletonized and looked awesome, and we're talking 40 years ago. They were known for their tuning fork, which is the predecessor to the quartz movement, and this particular piece is going to sit in limbo. You know, they have pieces that are a little bit before this that are all Japanese, and now they have Swiss movements in some pieces, quote-unquote Swiss movements, and, you know, I don't like this. I don't think they really know where they're going with it. You know, people can mess around with this and think they're going to time their watch out perfectly. When you're really, you know, going to calibrate a watch, the back of it's going to come off. Typically, this stock movement from ATA would have a little screw in it, and it has a plus and minus on it, which you're now seeing on the front of the watch. And you would adjust it from there. But after that point, you can throw it on something, check it to an atomic clock or something of that nature, and see if you're hitting where you want to be as far as regulating the watch. But, you know, you need a witchy machine. You need plus and minuses. You need amplitude. You need a lot of different things to be a quote-unquote real regulated, calibrated watch. And this isn't going to do it. You know, this is just going to be playing around in novelty. So I don't like the watch all that much. You know, the looks are perfectly fine, but it's nothing that I would purchase. You know, it's nothing special. A little bit over 40 millimeters, 43 millimeters in this particular piece. They do another version that has a PVD rose gold plate and a leather strap. Also kind of cheesy. Just doesn't really hit the mark for myself. If I were to get one of these pieces, it probably would be this all stainless steel piece, because it's pretty simple, and most people wouldn't know that you were grabbing your calibration tool and doing this at home to get perfect timing. If you're that concerned about the timing, you probably would go quartz, but all in all, it's not a horrible watch, but some we like, some we don't. It's just perfect example of a novelty trying to sell. Other than that, this is the Bulova Accutron, and this is Chad from WatchFlipr.com, and we'll catch you next time. Alright, here's an impressive piece from Rolex. This is the Outmaster 2 in all stainless steel. It has a blue ceramic bezel. The interesting complication of this particular piece is that it has a 10-minute countdown timer, which is going to be